What is up, Transformer Ninjas? Gageo here with a not a Transformer toy review, but the Dark of the Moon movie review. Yes, that is right, boys and girls. I had a chance to go see the movie a week and a half ago, and I just been lazy and I did not make a video. But now I'm gonna do it because it's had time to sink in. So this is gonna basically okay. So I'll do the non-spoiler version. It's a great movie. You should go see it. If you haven't seen it yet, go see it because it's definitely worth the money. Should you see it in 3D or 2D? It's up to you. If you like 3D movies, it's definitely action-packed, full of crazy stuff. If you watch it in 2D, it's still good. So it doesn't really matter which one you go. Personally, it's up to you. But now it's time for all the spoilers. Yay! So basically, it's very easily defined that right now I can definitely tell you 110% that you know, when Ironhide got shot by Sentinel Prime, I was basically I was surprised. Oh, most definitely I was surprised because I mean, think about it. Like, you know, you were just expecting, you know, not that to happen. You know, you knew Ironhide was probably gonna die, maybe. If you kind of read into it a little bit, I didn't know he was gonna die, but either way, you know, that sucked. But the thing is that when I had a day or two to think about it, I was basically like, okay, you know what? It's about time we had an Autobot betray the Autobots and basically, in a weird ass way, become a Decepticon, even though he didn't really become a Decepticon. He was just a bad Autobot. But either way, I mean, you have to look at it as how many times have you, I mean, like throughout like G1 all the way till now and all the cartoons and other movies and comic books and whatnot, have you seen Decepticons switch sides over to Autobots all the time? Like, you see it quite a bit actually. And sometimes they go back, sometimes they don't, sometimes they don't really become Autobots, they're just, you know, out-vagrants or whatever. It's pretty cool. But not this movie, no. It was basically like he had this was pre-arranged from centuries ago, so like he didn't know that till the end, obviously, but that was kind of like one of those things that was like, you know, it was about time, and the fact that it was Sentinel Prime made it even better because you just introduced the new character and immediately he's an asshole. So, I mean, that's pretty cool. Other things, I guess, people were bitching about Bumblebee not having enough screen time. I say nay, he had just enough screen time and just not enough screen time. Who had more screen time was the human characters. The human aspect of it was a little bit more deep, which is okay, I guess, but in all reality, I mean, they could have took a lot of that out, like about a half hour of that bullshit, and they could have easily not sacrificed any part of the movie. Or they could have put in a half hour of robots blowing crap up, and that would have been great. That would have been awesome. Shockwave. Shockwave did not disappoint me, except for the fact that he was probably in the movie for maybe 10 minutes. Not even 10 minutes. Like, if, or, okay, I'll give you 20. I'll give him 20 minutes because he says like 5 fucking things, and that's it. He says 5 things, that's it. He's like, Optimus, and then he says something else, and then he says something else, and then he says something else, and that's it. And it's just like it's in some of it's imprehensible. You don't even know what the fuck is going on. So it's like, I don't know. It's fucking weird. So either way, that's Shockwave. Laserbeak did disappoint me a little bit because he fucking talked. He's a fucking idiot. He talked. Like, Laserbeak, blah, blah, like he's a pirate or some shit. Or I don't know. He's a fucking weirdo. He's a fucking weirdo-ass robot. I don't understand why the fuck that happened. Like, what was wrong with him, like, just squawking and then, like, Soundwave going, oh yeah, he says that this is what's going on, you know. Speaking of Soundwave, he was a car. Soundwave is a car. It's okay. He was a neat little Mercedes-Benz weird thing with tentacles. Ha ha ha. Insert anime joke here. But no. I mean, basically, it was kind of like they took the movie and they redesigned the whole damn thing. Megatron didn't make any fucking sense because you're like in the outback and all of a sudden, here's Megatron, and he transforms from a truck into him, and then they talk about something, and then it's just basically like the whole movie was kind of like just thrown at you. And then at the end, it tied everything, all that loose crap that you got in the beginning, together at the end with, like, you know, Chernobyl and the Autobots and the Pillars and, yeah. So, I mean, in all reality, I think the story was based very loosely. I think they didn't do a good job of tying it together more tightly. I don't know why, but that's just the way it is usually. But then again, it could be worse, I guess. I mean, it could have been worse. It could have been a lot worse. The movie could have been a lot crappier, a lot poorer movie. It could have been a crappier story. The way they pulled it off was great. I did like it. It was alright. I would definitely recommend it. If you haven't seen it and you're still watching, you basically know what's going to happen, so why the hell don't you just go watch it anyway to see the booms and the bangs? So basically, I don't know. I mean, there's really not much to say about that. I mean, like everybody else has said stuff about that. I wanted to add my point in that we definitely needed an Autobot to be a traitor at one point in time. I know there probably has been, but I don't remember them right off the bat. Yeah, I mean, I don't. Not right off the bat. Like, if you know, say hater, you know, it was G1 episode blah blah blah. Sorry, I don't remember every single fucking G1 episode that was ever made. You know, they only played reruns of so many G1 episodes that it's not like they lined them up from season 1 to season 4 and played every single one, you know, every year. I mean, for real, it's not like they did that. But I mean, I would definitely say, I'd go watch the movie. I liked the movie. The movie was very nice. I liked the wreckers. The wreckers were very nice. I don't know why they made them look like rednecks, give you that redneck feel, and then make them fucking like pissed off Scots. And it was fucking hilarious. I thought it was great. I thought it just basically like made me, like, it blew me away, because it's like, here they introduced the toy, and everybody's like, oh crap, they're gonna be a bunch of fucking rednecks and whatever. And then all of a sudden they became a bunch of like pissed off, angry Scottish guys, Scottish guys, and they just like, whoa, I'm like, I just started cracking up, like, yes, that is awesome. That, you know, I didn't care for the actual, like, the way they looked, and the, like, Leadfoot was cool looking. I thought he was awesome. I don't care what you say about the belly. I thought he was fucking sweet. Topspin, I didn't see him enough to really know what the fuck he looked like, I guess. I mean, you saw him, but you didn't really get good close-ups of him, except for like Leadfoot and the other guy. And it's cool. It's cool. I liked them. They were nice. They pulled them off well. I guess the toy now to me is a lot more interesting. I still hate the fact that Leadfoot and Topspin, you know, and those guys are just poorly made figures for the most part, but still, it's pretty badass. I think Thundercracker was in the movie. I think he was like in it for like 5 seconds blowing something up, and then Starscream showed up. Oh, speaking of Starscream, I might as well go out on this note. What a bitch way to go out. I mean, seriously, you know, fucking the pussy ass Sam Witwicky, take your ass out. That was so badass. I'm sorry. That was just, it's fabulous. I mean, the concept of a fucking 20-story tall robot, and then you're just like this little guy with a fucking like pocket rocket, like grappling hooks shit, and you launch it in his eyeball, and then pull it out a little bit, and then he's freaking out, flailing around like a little like stuck pig, and he's not dying while getting flailed around this big ass robot. And then another guy, and then the best part, he jumps on his head and then grabs the bomb and shoves it in his other eye, and then falls off. And then the Lennox dude, I think, Major Lennox, is all trying to save his ass at the same time. And I just thought the whole scene, just the whole process of him dying was like beautiful and so ungraceful, just like he is normally in the old cartoons. And it just made you think that if Starscream was to die, he would die like that. He would totally go out in a bitch way, and it was such a funny way to die. Megatron dying too fast. They needed I mean, it was cool because like of the monologue between Prime and Megatron right before they just Optimus Prime one arm fucked him up. That was awesome, and I'm sorry, but you know, if in the second movie basically Megatron can like skewer him and like mess his ass up, and then in this movie he can just one arm single-handedly beat the crap out of him, and then Energon the shit out of him with a big Energon axe through the forehead. I mean, that's pretty cool. So that's very ninja of Optimus Prime. So definitely Gageo likes. And then Optimus Prime turns around, the bludgeon to hell, Sentinel Prime, and grabs Megatron's shotty and pumps two into his face, and then, oh, that was just beautiful. Those two were for Ironhide, right? Exactly. And I thought it was good way to go out right by the shot. He throws it on the ground. The movie ends. And that was very disappointing. I mean, basically Michael Bay was like, nope, I'm cutting it off. Like, I'm cutting you guys off. Cutting you guys off. You don't need Transformers anymore. And it's like, bullshit. We will hire somebody else to make a better Transformers movie. There was somebody, I don't remember who it is, so I'm sorry if I forgot who you are if you said it. I think it was SMS. I think it was Dave. I think it was Dave who said that he wants to go back into where we were on Cybertron and it was peaceful and the Civil War that happened, and kind of make it a Lord of the Rings type kind of like movie, except you just kind of stretch it out over like how the Transformers started spreading out across the galaxy, maybe even mini stories about them or sub-series. I mean, shit, you could go anywhere with that. I mean, it's been done before, like Beast Machines. I hated that, but I mean, it's been done before in Beast Machines and Transmetal and all that. It's been, you know, where Cybertron is like kind of like your main thing, like Armada. Cybertron's there, or not Armada, but Energon. You know, I mean, it's basically those give-take relationships. But yeah, I mean, that's my movie review. I guess you could say I loved the movie. It was cool. There could have been some things that were changed about it, like they could have took a lot of the human aspect out and added some more robot aspect. Because I mean, it was like basically it was just thrown at you so quickly, and you were just moving along in the movie so fast that you didn't know what was going on. I'm pretty sure if Michael Bay had the time and the money and resources, he'd make that movie 5 hours long, and it would be a trilogy of one movie. Yes, but sorry, kids. As far as I know, that's the end of Transformers from Michael Bay, and that's okay. That's okay. Because we have a lot to look forward to. We have Transformers Prime, we're pumping out new seasons, which have been they're okay. I like them. I've been reading the Transformers Prime comic books, and those are freaking awesome.
I just want under that.
But I mean, basically, you could think that there's all kinds of different things out there. And in all reality, I would have to say go see the movie again. Go see the movie 5 times, 10 times. Spend $500 watching the movie over and over again. Or you could just wait until November when it comes out on Blu-ray and DVD. Or is it October? I think it's November. Either way. But thanks, guys. Transformers movie review. It's kind of long, but it's alright because I got a lot covered in that short period of time. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out.